Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Johnny Bales in the house. What's going on, brothers? Cobs and Rawbers. Team number 1. Taking on Showtime. Team number 2 coming right up. Do apologize for the late arrival, but, you know, doing some things. It's all good. We all good in the hood right here. Showtime right there on the right-hand side. Taking on Cobs and Rawbers. And we'll talk about the importance here shortly as soon as I'm done tweaking everything. There we go. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking. As soon as I'm tweaking, we'll get to business. Make the logo a little bit bigger. Perfect. Mwah. Spectacular. Spectacular. Love it, dude. All right. Tied at 1. We joined this game in progress, middle of the second period, first game. The number 6 ranked Cobs and Rawbers taking on the number 7 Showtime. This has been a great couple of weeks in 239 because all the matchups have been very close. We had a couple of good. We had Thundergun Express taking on Twins, and very closely. You know, it's number 1 versus number 2 now. This is 6 versus 7. We've had some very close matchups, and these matchups, especially tonight, very, very important. And I'm going to say this is probably more important from a standings perspective than even last night's series. Last night's were just entertaining and awesome. But this one, and we got 8 minutes left in the second, I'll go through the standings with you. I'm going to talk about that. Show you what's up. Cobs and Rawbers in the white jerseys. Showtime. All right, I'll be right back. Eli, what up, brother? Eli, the boy, what's up, bro? Sorry, but I had a tennis on. What up? Yeah, sorry, I had to step aside for a minute. How are you doing tonight, Eli? What's up, buddy? 239 Hockey League in the house tonight, in the crease. Bringing you one matchup tonight. Just the one series tonight. Cobs and Rawbers taking on Showtime. This is game number 1. Showtime is up 3-1. This is very important for them. Showtime needs this game to advance into a playoff spot. We only have 2 nights left. Only 2 more nights of 239. Tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, 3 nights. And then the season is done. Standings are going to be set. Playoff seedings will be set. And then it's time for real. All right, we're going to go through the standings. I guess at this point, maybe we'll wait till a stoppage and play. Like that. We got a goal. Goal for Cobs and Rawbers. Brings them to within a goal. Now they're just down 3-2. I want to say hi to Eli La Boy over on YouTube. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. So we can have more friends. See, I don't like... And I'm gonna get on my high horse again here. I hate the whole adage of calling people followers. I hate that. I call them friends or fam, you know? Don't like calling. I hate the whole calling followers. I hate that. I wish they would have a better name for that. Subscribers on YouTube, that's not so bad. So if you ever hear me not say, I'll say drop a follow or subscribe to the channel, but you'll never hear me say welcome followers. I hate that. I really do. It cheapens the experience and it makes people feel like they're not significant, in my opinion. Now, I'm older. I appreciate people. I respect people as such. So I'm going to call you friends or fam or subscribers. Even that's about as far as I'll go. I won't say followers. I hate that. All right, here we are, almost midway through the 3rd period, and Showtime, we're up 3-2. Let's look at the standings real quick. You know what? Next break. Had to get my water, had to tend to a couple things, so I do apologize. I will step aside periodically just to rehydrate, you know what I mean? I get thirsty. I talk a lot on here. I get thirsty. Big day today. Rob, 32-34, over to Tony Baloney. Big Tony, the rookie for Cobs and Rawbers, having a spectacular rookie season. You know, big shoe in for the Rookie of the Year award. He leads this team in scoring, 41 points after 15 games. The next person, actually 3 people have 28 points. So there's a lot of depth scoring, but obviously Tony kind of above and beyond a little bit here with the scoring. Here comes Sexy Rocco with the puck. Big shot, big save, turn aside. Going the other way. Tony Baloney can't grab the puck. It's going all the way down the ice. No icing. Here comes Adrenaline. Nice pass down to the ultimate male. And, oh boy, here comes a break. Big Tony. Choco Brown. Nothing doing there. Rob, 32-34 with 8 minutes left in the game. Bumps the puck down the ice, left side. And Tony Baloney, couldn't corral it. Delayed offside is the call. Over to Tony. Big Tony in front to big Adrenaline. Over to Tony Baloney. Mr. Rocco. Over. Terry, L60. Well, I forgot what your guys' names are. You guys' names are all crazy to me. All right, we have a goal for Cobs and Rawbers. Not the captain. Cobb from Tony and Rob, 32-34. It's going to generate a timeout here. Smart timeout. Showtime did have the 3-1 lead. Now it's up to 3-3 tie now. So they're going to stop the play. All right, here comes the standings right here. We're talking about these two teams, Cobs and Rawbers. And Showtime, 2 points up. The first 6 teams make the playoffs. Last 2 are out, so Showtime fighting for a playoff spot, 2 points behind Cobs and Rawbers. That's okay. All right, 4.5 left in the game for 3-3 time. A tie would be good for both teams. So Showtime is on the outside looking in. This team in the dark jerseys, they're out of the playoffs right now. And they only have one more series after this one. So they need the points tonight against an equal opponent. That's why it's a great matchup. They're both fighting literally each other for that spot. And oh my gosh, Juice is loose with the break. The Juice is loose. Couldn't get the puck over to Choco Brown. Choco would have had a really good chance on goal there. Sexy Rocco over to Juice. Over to the ultimate male. All right, Big Tony. Up with the puck. In front, and he had Adrenaline kind of open. Not really, though. Good defense there to prevent any kind of shot on the goal there. Good goaltending there by, I believe that is Barrett to Just in net. All right, Sexy Rocco. Wait. That's not Sexy Rocco. Big shot on goal. Big Rock, man. All right, AJC is at center tonight. Do I have the right... I wanted to try something with this mod I found for lights in. I dug up that old monitor. All right, here comes Big Tony. Left side. Over to Adrenaline in front. Oh, only 7 seconds left to go. Someone's got to shoot. Adrenaline. Shot on goal blocked. Not a good play. They had a couple of chances up close, but we're going to go to overtime. Overtime, baby. What's up, Jackson Gear Safin? Hopefully I said it right. Maybe not. Okay. Nah, you're good. You're good, Jackson. Don't worry about it, man. You're going to have to try harder to insult me. How are you doing? Where are you watching from, bud? You're good, man. No, you're fine. Here we are in overtime. Jackson Gear Safin. Where are you from? I'm curious. Don't want your address. I just want, just your country. Where are you from, brother? Welcome to the stream. Are you an NHL guy? NHL, NFL, MLB, NBA, cricket, whatever else is out there, rugby, UFC, WWEF, whatever it's called. Not bad. You're pretty good. Oh, you're from Uzbekistan. Welcome, dude. I kind of know where that is. I can look that up. It's out near like Kazakhstan, I think. That's not on the screen, is it? Uzbekistan. Yeah, just north of Afghanistan, south of Kazakhstan. Very cool. That's awesome. Glad you're watching from a really cool place, man. It's awesome. Welcome. How's life in Uzbekistan? Very cool. What time is it in New Best? What time is it in? Yeah, you guys are bordering countries. Yeah, man, that's awesome. What time is it over there for you? Probably, gotta be at least 3 in the morning there. I'd say you're at least 5 hours ahead of us here in the United States of America. Okay, so you're just getting up. All right. I was a couple hours off. Very cool. Welcome to... Huh? Yeah. 7 a.m. Well, welcome to the stream, bud. Glad you came in. Glad you're here, and welcome. Do some hockey streams. I'll also do occasional other streams here and there. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? But tonight, it's all about hockey. It's all about this league. It's all about these people right here. Cobs and Rawbers taking on Showtime. 9 minutes left in overtime. Here comes Cobs and Rawbers up the center. Tony Baloney. Which I just love saying that. It just rolled right off the tongue. Water, please. Thank you. Choco Brown. There you go. Do some deadlifts. I might actually. Not a bad idea. To be honest. Choco Brown. I told you. You get Choco Brown. I told you. You get the puck into this guy's hands. You might get some good things happening. Choco Brown is one of those guys. He always goes at an incredible value. He never gets overbid on. And teams get an incredible player for not a lot of dough, man. You know, then they fill out this roster with a great player. Thank you. Comes in the clutch. Choco Brown, game-winning goal. This is important for Showtime. I told you, obviously Cobs and Rawbers need to win, but more so, Showtime need to win. For them. I'm specifically saying and we're going to go over Jackson Safin in the chat. 12 hours difference with Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so you're right. You're correct. So I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it'd be 3 hours difference. So you're like 9 hours difference from me. Right now it is 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. So yeah, you said you're about 7:05 a.m. or something like that. So I appreciate you being here. Yes. No, I'm not retired. You asked me earlier if I'm retired. No, I'm not close. I still got a long ways to go. So that's awesome. I like to, you used to work with the U.S. time zone, even in your country. Are you talking about in your country? Like you work with U.S. time zone, like you reference U.S. time zones? What do you think of my cat? How good does he look? Sorry for this weird effect my camera's doing. It's the green screen filter is like. Working for ASAP tickets. What's that? What are ASAP tickets? Is that a company? Never heard of it. Travel agency. Okay, got you. Cool, man. Just 239 Hockey League. We have a gentleman from Uzbekistan watching tonight. It's pretty cool. Really good reach. I like that. Yeah, really. Like I said, we do the hockey thing. Usually on weekends I'll do other things, and then when there's no hockey going on, I do other things. Like Diddy. That's right. Yep, based in the U.S. Okay, that's awesome. So you kind of hook up people from your country, travel to other places, and you're also based in the U.S., so you help people in the U.S. travel, right? That's awesome. Really cool stuff. Really interesting stuff. I love that. I love hearing about. Okay, push button. Oh, I got that notification too. Nice on that. Yeah, dude. Let's check out these standings real quick. Why don't we talk about standings for a second? Talk about the standings right now as they stand. So here is. Talk about. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, so the scores are updated. The teams. All right, yeah, Jackson in the chat. Okay, wish you luck. One sub on my end. Good luck. You need to sleep. I feel you, brother. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And yeah, there'll be more things to come. It's not a little bit of everything, but I appreciate you. Actually, hold on. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube's notifications. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I hope you stop in sometime again soon. Looking forward to seeing you again, buddy. Namaste. Have a great night. And all the best to the people of Uzbekistan. That's awesome, dude. Really cool. All right. So, oh my God, I got the, oh my God. I got the, um, I am so sorry. This is bang. This is, oh my God, this is the biggest fail I've ever failed. Wait, hold on. This is the biggest I've ever failed, guys. Wow. This is not Showtime. This is bang. I was so confused because, wow. Okay. All right, let's pretend like we know what we're talking about here. So now we're talking about Bang. Bang with the win, get the 22 points. So they go to second place. They're quitting already. Looks like we have lagouts happening. Please don't start this. Thundergun Express now dropped to third place. That's weird to say, drop to third place. That's how good they're doing. Tied for third place, rather. So Bang, moving their way up here. With a sweep tonight, Bang could take first place. But it have to be a sweep. Oh, that's right. I am so sorry I messed that up. Referencing the wrong team. That's okay. We're going to work past it. We're going to move forward. And we're going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this 5 years. I'm allowed to mess up once in a while. All right, so Bang wins. Cobs and Rawbers take the overtime loss. That's important for them because now they're getting that much deeper into the playoff race. Remember, 6 teams make the playoffs. 7 and 8 are out at the end of the season. So Cobs and Rawbers slowly climbing. Even with another overtime loss, they could be up in the 4th. I mean, they could lose 2 more times in overtime, and they'll be in 4th place. So obviously, they're not going to rely on that. You get the feeling Cobs and Rawbers will take one tonight. I think they're good enough, but they're going to need to really, really give themselves a commanding early lead, kind of like we had last night with Thundergun Express and Twins. Both teams just scoring early and often in that game last night. What a game that was, huh, guys? What a series that was. Check it out. Thundergun Express took on Twins last night. Thundergun Express took that series 2 games to 1. They won 6-5. They won 6-4. Twins won 4-3. That is close. A lot of scoring. They scored frequently. They scored early. Guys were getting hat tricks within the first 5 minutes of the game. I mean, it was crazy. So that was a good one. Very entertaining series. As such, Gator stats for the season look like this. Abbott leading the league again, 58 points after 18 games. Lemansky, 54. Kane, 52. Sandos, 51. So a lot of this top 4 here, very close. And then it kind of drops from there, although Big Tony playing tonight, he's got 2 more games to go. We'll see if he can get into this 50-point range tonight. I think he had like 3 points last game. A couple of assists and a goal. Or a couple of assists. Rocky at right defense with 41 points. So it looks like he leads all defensemen in points, which is kind of amazing. Rocky's a number 6 point scorer. He's a defenseman. Good to see his offensive prowess coming out. All right. All right. Well, interesting night. I failed miserably off game 1. I was referencing the wrong team. That's a first. I went a whole game calling Bang Showtime. I was watching the rosters. I'm like, wait a minute. Sexy Rocco isn't on this team, but why is he on the why is he on the ice? He's on Showtime. I'm sitting there thinking this is Showtime playing. Bang. Yikes. Absolute misery. That's a first for me. 5 years doing this, and that's a first. Yes. Sexy Rocco is indeed on the team because he's the captain. But Choco Brown is on it. That's another one. He's getting the puck. Where's Choco out there? He's not on the Showtime roster. And no, it wasn't. What goal did I reference? Bear to Just. It was Weasel in net. There's AJC's on the ice, but he's not on the roster page I'm looking at. It was just a whole bunch of fail, dude. A whole bunch of fail. Oh, jeez. What can I say, guys? I like to win. Full of win. All right, both teams ready to go? Both teams ready to go? Finally, we're getting some lag out. I hope we're not lagging out all night. You'd think Jesus Haxie was in the game tonight. All right. Guess we're going to get some hockey going. We got 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2. The timer's right behind me. That's why you can't see it. And we're good. All right, game number 2 is underway. Bang, 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 bang. Bang took game 1. It was like 4-3 in overtime or something. All right, Cobs and Rawbers in the black jerseys now. Bang in the white jerseys. Here comes Tony Baloney. He's going to need a big game here in game 2. Didn't have a bad game 1, but just going to need more. A little, Big Tony is the man. So. Turn that light down a little bit. Trying to do this weird thing with my filter. Oh, looks good. Nah. Good enough. All right. Down the ice, 16 minutes left in the first period. 1 shot on goal for Bang. Here goes Rob Miller. Puck down the ice, all the way down to the zone. And Terry. I believe that's Deadpan Dan. Deadpan Dan. Nice poke there by the goalie. Bloody number 48. Good poke there. It was a smart poke. Because if bloody number 48 doesn't get to that puck, the other team does, they get a golden opportunity at net. So bloody number 48 showing why he is, one of the the top goaltenders in this league. Record isn't really showing it right now. Unfortunately, he's 5-6-3 with his team. But it's a team game, man. It's a team game. Bloody number 48. Had a spectacular season last season. Oh, nice shot there. Here comes Sexy Rocco over to Choco Brown is hit. Not leveled like that one video I made, but he is hit hard. Sexy Rocco in front. Scores! AJC.
Holy mackerel!
All right, AJC with the goal. Go-ahead goal here in the first period. Unassisted goal. That's Prodigus Cam. AJC. Actually, I just looked at my YouTube studio. That gentleman from Uzbekistan, subscribe. He was a subscriber 250. Very cool milestone. So very nice. Very appreciative. All right, Rob Miller dumps it down the ice. Over. Here comes Bang. Loses the puck. And Cobb Takes it up to Tony. Tony Baloney. Big Tony back to Cobb. Lose the puck. A lot of good defense here. Tony Baloney. Over to the... Oh, no. You don't slap shot it from there. You don't slap shot it like that. Shot on goal. Big stop. Over to Adrenaline. Choco Brown with it over to the right side. Here comes Bang, back of the net, back to the corner. Back to Sexy Rocco on D. In front, intercepted, and going the other way. 3:58 left in the first period, 1-0 Bang. Bang, bang, bang. I want to welcome you all to 239 Hockey League. It's a Tuesday night edition of In the Crease where we have two teams going at it. Shot on goal is tipped. Big save, bloody number 48. And look at the top left corner. Shots on goal are 5-0 right now for Bang. Bang has all the shots on goal this game so far. I know Cobs and Rawbers were trying to take a couple of them were blocked. So those won't count because they don't go through the net, but it's really been all Bang. It's kind of a, if they had more... Oh, here comes another chance of the shot. What a save by bloody number 48. Holy Mackinac is correct. Big save, bloody number 48. Should have been a goal. Rob, 32-34, intercepted by Can. AJC. Shot on goal. Nothing doing there. All right, 7 seconds ago, Cobb. In front, over to Tony. Big hit the post. Another shot on goal. And are we seriously going to get a pause in the action with 0.1 seconds left in the period? Absolutely crazy. Ridiculous. Dumb. This game's crazy. Big saves here by Weasel to end the period. All right, Prodigus Can. This is going to be, I believe this is AJC. That's when he buried backhand, found the opportunity, puck comes right out to him. Came out to him, opportunity taken advantage of, and he scores. There we go. 15:36 left in the period. Just spam the chat a little bit here. I think my man from the Philippines will be in here soon. My boy always comes in, spams the chat. Love it. Huyen Trong, I believe his name is. Huyen. Where's my buddy Huyen from the Philippines? It's my guy right there. All right, puck is back in the net now. Goal. Big, bad goal. It's going to be AJC again. All right, 2-0 for Bang. Bang, bang, bang. All right, Sexy Rocco from the point. Shot on goal. Here comes Rob, 32-34. Over to Prodigus Cam. Over to Buzz Lightyear. Adrenaline. All right, Cobb. Back to the point. Shot on goal. Oh, no, nothing taken. Here comes Terry. Terry took the puck. Going down the ice now. Big shot, big goal. Let's get some songs.
Got him!
All right, that's the goal there. We're going to take a replay here. The little wrists, either a wrister or kind of a snapshot. Up the corner. Did we lose somebody? Did we lose somebody? Please, don't be doing this McDonald's Wi-Fi thing now. All right, slightly above average, gets the goal. I think that's now 3-0 for this team. All right, here comes Tony Baloney. Full of baloney, Tony. In front, Cobb. Big score, big save. 3-0 still. Oh, good defensive play. That's juice. On the other way, that's slightly above average. But the breakaway could not do it. The defense was all over him. Adrenaline now over to Rob Miller. Shot on goal. Oh, hit the post. Shot on goal. Score. Big goal. All right, big goal there. Avoids the shutout. 2-1 now. Oh, yeah. 3-1 now. No shutout for these guys, but it's still a 3-1 game late in the second period. We'll see if Cobs and Rawbers can bring this to within a goal. One more to tie, not tie things, but bring closer. It's 3:16 left in the second period. All right, Rocco to Terry. Buck 50 left in the period. Here comes Rocco. Shot from left side. Nothing doing there. Chaco Brown's got the puck now. Big goal.
Keep the change, you filthy animal. Huh? Huh? Bruh.
All right, continuing on here, it's 5-1 now. Sorry about that. Getting her done tonight. It's 5-1. Bang. Looking like they are chasing first place. If they can win tonight, this game, they'll be 2 points away from first. And a goal, but hold on, it's not gonna be easy. It's adrenaline. Adrenaline 15 with the goal. All right, just like that, it's 5-3 now. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the game. 9 minutes left, but we still have a 2-goal lead. It is close. It was 5-1, which was getting a little hard to come back from. But it is now 5-3. Tony Baloney. Over to Rob, 32-34. Shot on goal, big save. Oh, big save. And here comes Ultimate Male over to Cobb. Back in the net now. Over to the Ultimate Male. Turnover to average, slightly above average. All right, Prodigus. Oh, AJC, big shot. Huge save. That's a huge save. Cobs and Rawbers can't afford to give up any more goals. Adrenaline. Oh, loses the puck to slightly above average. Up the right side now. 2-goal lead, but still a close one. Here comes Terry, back of the net. In front. Can't corral the puck. Sexy Rocco gonna poke it through. Over to above average. In front. Oh, big stop. Couple of whacks at a bloody number 48 there for the saves. Here comes Cobb with a minute left. They need 2 goals in a minute to tie it up. Big Tony to Rob. 48 seconds to go, and with Choco Brown getting the puck, going to chew up some time here. This might be over. Let's him get a good rush here. I'd say it's going to be a 2-0 series lead. All right, Cobby. That's going to do it for the game. 2-0 series lead. But bang. There it is. 2-0 series lead. And with that, Bang will have 24 points. They'll be 12-5-0. Tied with the wins, but they'd be down 2 points from first place. See if we can see some stats here from the game. I mean, good games out there, gentlemen. 5-3 is the final score, slightly above average with the hat trick tonight. AJC with 2 goals and assists. Choco Brown 3 assists on that one. Big Tony and Cobb and Adrenaline with the goals for Cobs and Rawbers. We'll see if the standings will update here on the website. Yes, they are. Perfect. That's what I love about our website. It's so good. All right, with that win, Bang are 2 points closer to first place. If they can win here in game number 3, they will take first place by virtue of more wins. Cobs and Rawbers with no points in that one stay in 5th. They absolutely need to either win or get a loss in overtime. They need all the points they can get because this team right here is Showtime. They're chasing. They'll play. I believe they play tomorrow night. First of all, let's take a look at who plays tomorrow night. Cobs and Rawbers return. So Cobs and Rawbers with their final series of the season to take on Thundergun Express. New boot goofing. This is a big one right here. They are trying to get themselves out of last place. They're trying to get into that playoff spot. They need to pretty much win the rest of the season there. They got a bit of a mountain to climb, but they can do it. Not gonna be easy. Big Dumpers is their opponent. Showtime, another big one here, taking on Tickle Torture. And then finally, to end the season, Twins taking on New Boot Goof. And again, New Boot Goof need the wins, and they're taking on the number 1 seed. Tickle Torture versus Biggs. So a lot of stuff here. New Boot Goofing, they're maxed out at 20 points is the most they can get. So the highest they can possibly be is 4th place. They would have to win out the rest of their games, and they, these teams would have to lose. Big Numbers would have to lose. Uh, 12 points, 25 points. So if Bang can, I believe if Bang gets 1 more point, they will clinch the playoffs here tonight. So 1 more point for Bang, overtime loss or a win, and they clinch the playoffs. They clinch the 2nd spot. That's what we're faced with right now. Let's take a look at some of these weekly stats. This is new to the website. I kind of like this. Now the week's only a couple days old, not even. How about Lemansky Sando, the top 3 of that offense? Take a look at the goalie stats. Bloody number 48, leading all goaltenders and saves so far. Goals against goes to Weasel. Most shots saves definitely Stonewall after 3 games there. No shutouts. What's this defensive stats weekly? Yeah, so weekly points goes to Fungus Among Us for defenseman D-Vets and Rocco, rounding out number 2 and 3. There's the boys right there. If you guys haven't already, check out our 239 store. A lot of cool merch here, and it's like, is there a dark mode on this? There needs to be a dark mode. Nobody uses. This is like blinding me, but I love it. A lot of this merch looks really good. But check that out if you guys are inclined to. It's very cool stuff. I think a lot of the proceeds of that goes to not only the company, but who do this t-shirt. I think a part of it goes to help with maintenance stuff and stuff like that for like the website and the league and stuff like that. So always a good stuff. Always a good cause. All right, game number 3 underway. Final game of the night. All right, here comes average. Over to Rocco. Rocco, slightly above average. From that point spot, look at Tony Baloney is absolutely aggressive on the back check, or on the forecheck there, back check, whatever you call it. Just really pressuring the defenseman. Big Tony, nice shot there. Look at the Big Tony. New game here. He already looks sharp. He looks aggressive here in game 3. They're going to need him to be an absolute star tonight. All right, Rob, 32-34, over to Big Tony. Big Tony up the left side. Scores!
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right, Tony Baloney now with the big play there. That's a big Tony play, man. Just crashes that net smartly, finds a seam, gets the puck through. Just kind of a grindy kind of goal there, but it works. 1-0 Cobs and Rawbers. Cobs and Rawbers in the white jerseys. Bang in the maroon colored jerseys. Here comes Sexy Rocco over to Cam. AJC to Brown. Chaco. Back of the net. Chaco still has a puck. In front to AJC. Nice shot. Big save by bloody number 48. Rocco. Shot on goal from the point. Gets through. Big save. Chaco Brown now. Big hit there. And it is going the other way now. And oh, Tony beats the icing call. Tony now, Baloney. Big shot on goal, and it's going to be Chaco Brown up the left side. And front scores. Look at how easy Chaco made that look. Nice pass. Big finish by slightly above average. Didn't have to do much. Just tap that in. That was a nice pass. Great finish, too. Slightly above average has had quite a night tonight. And we don't talk a lot about this guy, but he's coming through in the clutch right now. And really, he's doing a lot of these teams, you know, the 6th seed, 7th seed, and even New Boot Goofing in the 8th seed, doing them a favor. You're keeping this Cobs and Rawbers team at bay, you know, trying to give those other teams a chance to catch up. I know that's not their intent. Their intent is just to win for their sake. But on the flip side, this helps out, especially Tickle Torture and Showtime, who are only a couple of points away from Cobs and Rawbers as far as standings goes. Shot on goal there, big save. Bloody number 48 holds that short side. In front to Adrenaline, scores. All right, Adrenaline gets the goal now. All right, big goal by Adrenaline there. Makes it 2-1 with 5:40 left in the first period. Cobs and Rawbers. Sexy Rocco in front to none other than slightly above average. We talked about him tonight. He's having quite a night. He's, you know, decent player all around. But tonight, he's on another level right there. Him and Chaco Brown really connecting well tonight. Those two have just been studs for this team. Big poke there by AJC. Nice play, nice forecheck. And just as Chaco did to slightly above average, AJC with the beautiful pass to Chaco Brown. Chaco Brown, just a little tip in front. Didn't need to do much. Just tap it in, get the goal. And it's starting to get a little bit away now, but still close. It's 3-2. Bang with a couple of unanswered goals there. 3 unanswered goals there, I believe. 3-2, late in the first. All right, icing is a call. Try to rip one down there to either get it to the right wing or the left wing. All right, Adrenaline now. Tony Baloney back there. Tony had a great start to this game. Going to need him. They're going to need him to kind of get that mojo back, and that doesn't help. An own goal, which is going to get credited to slightly above average. And yeah, we're going to take a look at this. Timeout. Yeah, timeout smart. They're going to look at this play now. Oh, yeah. Didn't think he didn't think he was going to get the puck. Kind of skates it on the goalie, and it just does that. Yeah, not very fortunate there. And that also takes the wind out of your sails too. All right, Tony Baloney, ask and ye shall receive. Tony.
Holy mackerel!
Things are at an all-time low now for this team. Just a lot, gave up a few unanswered goals, scored an own goal. Morale is low. Big Tony just kind of brought them back up a little bit with that one. We're all crazy now. It's 4-3 now, late in the first period. We've got a lot of scoring here. So big confidence booster there. Looks like Bang is going to kind of rag out the puck a little bit. Right, drain the game clock. All right, we're going to get a 1-2 goal by Juice is Loose. That's slightly above average. One of his goals tonight. I still think that one from Choco Brown, when Choco Brown passed it across, I thought that was beautiful. What a play that was. All right, shots on goal are 7-4 in favor of Bang, who were winning 4-3 in game number 3. Looks like we're going to get another highlight here. What do we got here? A little replay. Nice little goal there. Nice time to see it. Nice little time and place to see a goal. I always like watching that stuff. All right, big play now. Oh, Big Tony with the steal. Big Tony got a little bit. He's got numbers. He's got adrenaline there. He's got some solid players supporting him there. Big Tony. Shot on goal and big save. Oh, what a pass. Guys, what's with the passing tonight? It's beautiful. Cobb buries it. I think that was adrenaline that got him the puck. Let's, no, that was Big Tony. I thought that was adrenaline, but that was Big Tony. Look at that. There's Big Tony in the corner. Fights for it, gets the puck, finds Cobb, and he didn't have much room to play with there. Big Tony finds Cobb. Cobb just, again, easy tap. He wasn't going to miss that. It's 4-4 now. What a great play. We're getting treated to a game. And like I said, Cobs and Rawbers were at a real low point in this game. A lot of bad stuff was happening to them, and they just climbed out of that hole. So, goes to show, when just when things are down, all it takes is one play to get everything, that Big Tony goal immediately after. When Cobs and Rawbers scored on their own net. Big Tony scored right after. Lifted things, and then things have been going a little bit better ever since for Cobs and Rawbers. Still work to be done, though. Bang is a heck of an opponent, let me tell you. So they still have a lot of work to do against Bang. All right, shot on goal. Here comes Sexy. Oh, we got a goal. AJC. Little soft player. I want to feel it day. And there we go. We can do some bicep curls in between. There you go. How does this look, guys? Hey, I know. I need a little more sun. Look at that. That's awful. You got a little sun on you. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Hey, little. All right, how about if Big Tony gets another goal, I'll do 20 bicep curls. If slightly above average gets a goal, I'll do 25 bicep curls. 20 for Tony, 25 for slightly above average. Fair enough. You want to do them? Let's go. Yeah, come on, man. All right, here comes Tony. Oh, Tony hears me. I think Tony's in the chat, too. I think he hears me. He was, anyway. Yeah, Big Tony's in the chat. Deadpan Dan is in there, too. Wait a minute. If Deadpan Dan gets a goal, I don't think he's... I'll do 50. I got you, Deadpan. I got you. Watch. Everyone's gonna be getting him the puck. I don't know if he's in a lineup tonight, though. Actually, he should be. It's Rocco on right D. Yeah, Deadpan Dan's left D. He is in the game. That's him. That's Terry. All right, Deadpan. You heard me, bro. We're only 8 minutes left in the second period, so we still got time, too. Ooh. Be hot. Well, by game time, it'll have to cool it down a bit. Big shot on goal, and here comes Terry, which I believe is Deadpan Dan. I'm going to assume it is. Game one, I didn't even know who the teams were playing, so I'm just going to assume it's Deadpan. Sexy Rocco over to Brown. Well, look at Choco Brown's getting it to Dan. He knows what's up. Choco Brown probably heard me. All right, Big Tony now. Big Tony over to Adrenaline. Actually, this would be a good way to get toned up a little bit. Just have a bet. If player X scores, I'll do 25 bicep curls. If player Y scores, I'll do like tricep pulls. If Deadpan Dan scores a hat trick, I play Resurgence on Warzone. Here comes Big Tony. Oh, Big Tony almost had me doing bicep curls. All right, 2 minutes left in the second period. Puck goes down the ice. No icing, I believe. Yep, icing is waved off. Big Tony. Ooh, Big Tony almost got one there. Big Tony's trying to get a goal here. Rob, 32-34. Lose the puck to Sexy Rocco. Above average, over to AJC. Shot. Blocked by Adrenaline. End of the second period. All right. And this is I think it's a 25-pound weight, too. Yeah, 25 pounds. Let's go. You're going to get pumped up. We have to listen to Electric Cowboy if I do this. Pump it, that song. I want to pump it better. Boom, 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 boom. Big Tony's like, I got Big Tony in the chat. It's like, oh, hi. Yeah, Big Tony scores. I'm going 20 bicep curls. We used to have helmets like that back in the day. Yeah, Big Tony scores. I do 20 bicep curls. Ooh. Yeah, Big Tony gets a goal. I go 20 bicep curls. Slightly above average, I go 25. If Deadpan Dan does it, I'll do 50. On the same arm. All right, Big Tony. and slightly above average, and Deadpan Dan. You guys have your quests, your side quests. Your main quest is to win this game. Your side quest is to get some goals. All right, icing is a call. 18:20 left in the third period. We have a 5-4 game right now. (5-4) for Bang. Rob, 32-34, loses it, and it's going to go the other way now. All right, here comes Deadpan Dan. Oh, he wants that 50. He wants 50 bicep curls. Maybe I'll do them between both arms so I can evenly distribute. Here comes Cobb with the puck over to Rob Miller, chewing up some clock, but they need to get the goal. They're the ones who are down. Adrenaline to Big Tony. Back to Adrenaline. Over, shot on goal. It is tipped. Big save though at the end. And it's going to be going the other way. Rob, 32-34. Oh, Choco Brown tried to bury one. Couldn't do it. Here comes Cobb, right wing. The original French guy. Big Tony. Here comes Rob, 32-34. Over to Prodigus can. AJC shot on goal. Big save. Hold on, finish this. All right, and that is going to be slightly above average. Let's go, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Switch hands. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 4, and 25. That's for you, Slightly. Let's go. Gotcha, buddy. Slightly above average is going to keep me healthy. Now, if Deadpan Dan does, I might either be really healthy or die. Woo. All right, big shot on goal. All right. All right. Adrenaline gets it over. Oh, loses it to Sexy Rocco. All right, Choco Brown with the puck. 3 minutes left in the game. It's 6-4 Bang. All right, delayed penalty call, not good. That's going to be Adrenaline for Cobs and Rawbers. They can't afford any penalties right now. They're just going to have to be aggressive, even shorthanded. All right, 2:48 left in the game. Choco Brown in front to Prodigus. Oh, big save. All right, slightly above average in front to Choco, who was denied. Nice save there on a very, very talented Choco Brown. And Choco's got it back in the net. Choco Brown, nice shot on goal. Slightly above average, had to jump out of the way. All right, Rob Miller over to Tony Baloney. Prodigus can in front, slightly above average. It's another 25. Let's go. 2, 5. $10. $20. $25 for you, slightly above average. Ooh. Feeling it good. Feeling a little good burn there. Feeling pretty good. All right, we have a power play coming up. 7-4 bang. This game's over. Big shot there by Buzz. Over, big shot, big save. That'll be it. All right, not the result Cobs and Rawbers wanted. Look at slightly above average, 5 goals there. 5 goals for slightly above average. Well, that's it, Tony. That's it. That's game. Got some working out in there. Slightly above average, got some goals there, so I had to pump a little iron. Deadpan Dan says, I don't score goals. I take weird delay of game penalties. Thanks, though. That's what I figured I would say. What did I say? 50 bicep curls? That'd be interesting. I've never seen a delay of game penalty either. Only Deadpan Dan could pull off such a feat. That's tonight's been a weird night. Do we have a highlight of that? Does this game keep track of weird penalty highlights? No. I wouldn't mind seeing the Deadpan Dan delay of game penalty. I've never seen that called in this game. Never. Man, feeling pretty good, Big Tony. Deadpan in the chat says, funny enough, AJC took a real one last night, flipped it out. Oh, for real? Yeah, you don't see that. That's not a very common thing that's called. All right, let me put the put that down. Ooh. I'm gonna do that every night. I think every night we do 2 through 9. I'll just pick some random person. Like could be Deadpan Dan one night, or could be Wizzy. Well, it probably won't be Wizzy because he's kind of like crazy guy. You know, he scores like 8,000 goals a game. No offense, Deadpan. That's why I said if you score, I'll do 50. Cause yeah, I know you're not known for scoring. You're a defenseman, you know. But maybe next time, Bang plays. Deadpan Dan. I'm a safe pick for you. You're a safe pick for my guns for sure. But maybe if I did something like, you know, if Deadpan Dan gets a delay of game penalty, I'd do 100 bicep curls. That'd be fun. Now that would have been something. I would be dead. All right, so I'll ruin you if you do yeah, that's more of a sure bet. Forget the team. I'll just take a penalty just so Johnny ruins his biceps. Too funny. Too fun. All right, so here's the congratulations, Bang. You're now in first place. Twins drop down to second place. Thundergun Express rounds out the top three. Cobs and Rawbers swept tonight. They took 1 point, overtime loss in game, one, I think it was. So while that helped them a little bit, you know, they're also got two teams chasing them, really with 2 series left. So that's where we're at with this one. Bang. Congratulations. You're the second team to make the playoffs. You clinch. Not so much first place yet. You guys have one more series to go, but Bang and Twins have clinched playoff spots with those victories. Next team possibly to do it will be Thundergun Express tomorrow night. I believe it's tomorrow night. All right, without further ado, tomorrow night, Thundergun Express and Cobs and Rawbers will play their final series tomorrow night. Another chance for Cobs and Rawbers. Unfortunately for them, it's a hot team right now that they got to play. But you got to figure they should be able to turn it around tonight. Try something different. Get something going tomorrow night against Thundergun Express. Big series here. New Boot Goofing taking on Big Dumpers. New Boot Goofing need to pretty much win practically every game. Not so much, but most of the games. And get a little help to make it to the playoffs. Showtime take on Tickle Torture tomorrow night. Yeah, Cobs and Rawbers taking on Thundergun. So, big opportunity for them to at least keep competitive with Big Dumpers and to kind of keep away from these teams, keep these teams at bay. So, important night tomorrow night as well. And then Thursday night, we finish off with 2 series. Twins, New Boot Goofing, Big Dumpers taking on Tickle Torture. You got that right, Big Tony. It's a big night tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't want to look too far ahead. I'm not really concentrating on Thursday right now. This is what I'm concentrating on. Thundergun Express, not much to worry about. They're just going to play and win for the sake of playing and winning. They are pretty much safe for a playoff team. Cobs and Rawbers have a lot to play for. So, New Boot Goof and Big Dumpers. Again, of course, New Boot Goof fighting for their very survival. And Tickle Torture Showtime. Both teams, Tickle Torture in 6th, Showtime in 7th. Right? This team's in, these teams out. This team wants to change that. So I'm scoring 10,000 goals or 100,000 goals and 200,000 assists. I won't be betting on. I'm going to keep the bets away from Big Tony as far as doing bicep curls. If he scores, he might just score like 900 goals tomorrow night. My arms will be cooked. I'll have to switch to leg press. All right. Please, please, please. If you aren't a part of any of these 6 teams, be here tomorrow night. This is going to be a great night. This is going to be so much importance with these teams and these games. So make sure you're here. The playoff landscape depends on this. I want to thank you guys again for being here tonight. Thank you for the new subs on YouTube. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Be good. And don't touch each other.